Here's Lamela, plays this one in behind to Lautaro Martinez. We know he's got the pace. Lautaro gets the shot off. And tell you what, this guy is a sensational finisher. Harry Kane goes for the finesse shot. He still has the ball. Harry Kane shoots. And there you have it, guys. The hat-trick from Harry Kane comes in the 90th minute as he makes it 3-1. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to a massive Spurs career mode episode. Apart from all the transfer stuff we're going to discuss, we've got the North London derby and I'm super excited for this game. It's a huge derby, one of the biggest in world football, and this one's being played away from home at the Emirates Stadium, and I can't wait to try and get a victory against Arsenal with this Spurs team. I think we can do it, guys. I hope we can. Spurs, of course, top of the league right now. We're doing well without a single loss so far. But to be fair, we could lose to Arsenal because we know they're a decent side. They're 8 points behind us, and a win for Arsenal could reopen the title race. So we've got to be careful. We've got to keep our lead intact, as we are, of course, doing really well right now in the Premiership. But before moving on, take a look at the games we're going to be playing today in this episode. Dortmund as well in the Champions League. That is going to be a massive game. Because, yeah, Real Madrid are doing really well to keep pace with us in the Champions League. I think we both have got the equal amount of points, so we've got to keep up the pace, and so that game against Real Madrid, which should be in the next episode, could decide where we finish in the Champions League. So some massive games of football today in this episode. We've got West Brom as well, a team that we should be able to beat. So interesting games, and I'm excited to see what we can do in today's episode. Let's move on to some press conference action. Alright guys, it is now time for a press conference. Let's just get on with it. So the first question, do you plan on improving your left back position? Yes, I do. I think it is not really my strongest position in the team, probably the weakest position in fact. And Ben Davies, I'm not really impressed with him that much. Aurea is brilliant on the right hand side, but Ben Davies, I feel, kind of lets me down in certain situations. So bringing in another left back, I think, could be crucial. Although Ben Davies will stay at the club, I think he's a good option to have for rotation and all. And Ryan Sessegnon right now is only, what, 71, 72 rated, so I'm not too sure about him being our first choice left back just yet. So definitely looking to sign another left back. Now the next question I'm going to talk about kind of is related to the previous one. In fact, it is. Rumors are linking you to Luke Shaw. Well, that is one left back I'm looking to sign. I feel he could really improve this team, and he's got the pace as well. He's much faster than Ben Davies. He's a bit physical as well. And I think Luke Shaw could really help improve this team. I think it's a realistic transfer because he's linked with, of course, Spurs as well. At least he was. So I wouldn't mind signing Luke Shaw. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. And as you know, in FIFA now, we can sign players outside the transfer window. So that might be a thing I will do and sign Luke Shaw in the next episode itself. But we can only use him in the January transfer window. But it just makes sense to do that, you know. Let me know in the comment section if we should sign Luke Shaw or maybe go for someone else. Because a left back, I think I'm definitely going to be signing a left back in the next window. So let me know in the comment section all your transfer suggestions. Moving on to the next question. Is it true that Son is unsettled after a rumored return for Gareth Bale? He may feel unsettled, but he has no need to fear because Son will stay in this lineup, or else I would have sold him to Real Madrid when that huge offer came in the previous episode. But yeah, Son is going to stay, and if Gareth Bale comes, it's going to be Son, Kane and Bale. That's going to be my attack, and we'll figure out the midfield and defense later on. But yeah, if Bale comes next season, which I'm looking to bring him in next season, only next season, not this season, I think the team could look really good. But yeah, Son is going nowhere. He's going to stay at Spurs for a long time. And that is it, guys, for today's press conference. If you guys have any more press conference questions, put them down in the comment section below. Time for you guys to find out your player of the episode. And for a second time in a row, this one goes to Lautaro Martinez. I'm kind of surprised that he managed to beat Harry Kane in the vote with a couple of goals, a man of the match performance. Lautaro Martinez is your player of the episode. He gets himself an 83 rated inform card, which is really nice to see. I don't know, I feel this will work a lot better against Arsenal. It's just more balanced, and I really like the 4-4-1-1 formation. You guys know that already, so I think I'm going to be making the switch to the 4-4-1-1 formation to a permanent level if this formation works against Arsenal. I know I've been using the 4-2-3-1 lately, and it's a bit of a risk going with a new formation against a team like Arsenal, but I'm willing to take that because if this works, I think we could be in for a treat. So let's just hope we can get the job done. This is the team that I've gone for. It's really strong. Pretty much my first team right now, so I'm hoping it can get the job done. Let's go ahead and beat Arsenal in this North London derby game. The players are walking out for this massive North London derby game. Dele Alli looks pretty confident. And yeah, Koscielny is starting for them. They've got Koscielny, Bellerin, I believe that is Mustafi. They've got a good team, man. Arsenal look pretty solid. Ramsey as well. I think he just scored his 50th goal for Arsenal from midfield, which is incredible. Thomas Lemar, Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang. Tell you what, Arsenal have got a good team, and this is going to be a challenge. Arsenal playing some good football now. Aubameyang back to Mkhitaryan, who volleys this one, and Lloris makes the save. As I said, this isn't going to be easy. Arsenal's attack is actually really good. Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan, back to Mkhitaryan. This is not good. This is dangerous stuff. Still Mkhitaryan shielding the ball really well, and we do get it away. I haven't been able to go forward at all in this game. Arsenal applying a lot of pressure, probably because it's being played at the Emirates. We've got to be really careful. Chance for us to go forward now, maybe. Dele Alli plays this one in behind to Eriksen. Eriksen taps it forward. This could be an opportunity for us. Eriksen does well, crosses this one to Son. Should score, and we've scored from a lethal counter-attack. The goal coming from Son, and it's Eriksen who crosses it right to Son. Our right mid and left mid combining to score the goal. And against the run of play, we've taken the lead against Arsenal. I mean, if you're an Arsenal fan, you got a feel for Arsenal there, because they were dominating the first 30 minutes of this game. But it is us who have scored from a brilliant counter-attack. What was that defending, though, from Arsenal? 1-0 to Spurs. Holding up the ball. I don't know if I should go for the challenge. I probably should have. Back to Aubameyang. This is terrible defending from me. Aubameyang finesses it. Lloris makes the save, and we do get it away. Aubameyang finds Mkhitaryan. This is not good. Danilo with the interception. Brilliantly played to Dembele. Dembele finds Christian Eriksen, who's been phenomenal in this first half. Eriksen finds Dele Alli. Now Heung-min Son, who shoots, and he scores another goal. Takes a massive deflection off Mustafi, but comical defending from Arsenal there. And I told you guys, this 4-4-1-1 formation is just so good. It just helps your wingers get involved into the play a lot more. And hence, guys, it is Son who's made it 2-0. What a performance from the South Korean. Dele Alli gets the assist for this one. Is this goal going to go down to Son? I think it is. Yes, guys, it's Son's brace that puts us into a 2-goal advantage over Arsenal. Oh no, Aubameyang with a chance. Plays this one out wide to Ozil. Ozil shoots, and he doesn't miss from that position. Arsenal right back in this one just before half-time as well. It is Mesut Ozil who does give them a goal. Aubameyang with the assist for that one. You know what? Decent goal from Arsenal. 45 minutes still left. I hope we can hang on to this lead or potentially add to it. Look at this for a position for Arsenal to score from a free kick. It's going to be taken by Mkhitaryan, I guess. No, they've taken the pass short. And wow, Aubameyang does score. I should have seen that coming. I didn't expect the AI to do that, man. Ah, fair play. Arsenal have equalised. From a 2-goal lead, we've given that up, and now it's 2-all. We still have got time in this game left, but Arsenal, you know what? We've got to give them credit for that. 2 goals down, and they fought back, and now it's level. Oh, this is some nice football from Arsenal. They're passing like my plays aren't even there. Kolasinac cuts this one inside. Ben Davies, Lloris. My God, the panic defending there. Somehow we get the ball away. Aubameyang, look at Arsenal play, man. They're literally destroying me now. Aubameyang goes for the finesse shot. What has just happened? Aubameyang has scored one of the best goals I've ever conceded in FIFA this year. What a finesse shot that was. Top bins from Arsenal. They are now leading 3-2. Aubameyang with pretty much a man-of-the-match performance so far. We've got 20 minutes to get back into this one. There's no way we're allowing Arsenal to complete this comeback, man. It's a shame how poor we've been after making it 2-0. I think complacency kicked in, and well, it's now 3-2 Arsenal. This is not happening. We've got to get back into this one. I think we need a bit of fresh legs if we've got to get back into this game. So I'm bringing on Lucas for Eriksen. And I'm tempted to bring on Lautaro Martinez. I'm going to do that. An extra player, attacking player. Dele Alli will play in midfield. I know it's attacking, but we've got nothing to lose. We've got to get a goal back in this game, man. Come on, let's try and do that. Hopefully these substitutions will help us. Lautaro has been in great form, so I can bank on him on scoring in a North London derby and announcing himself as a top player. Oh, this might be our chance. Harry Kane in a good position. Shoots. Czech makes the save. No. I'm so disappointed right now, guys. How have we lost this game? Going 2-0 up and then conceding 3 goals. It's just so frustrating, man. We've lost our first Premier League game of the season, but this just shows Premier League is not going to be that easy. Yes, we've got a good lead in the Premier League, but it could go any moment, man. I'm just so disappointed. I wanted to win our first North London derby game, but yeah, setbacks, we're going to suffer them. We suffered one against Mansfield in the Carabao Cup, and now here's one more, this time against Arsenal. How did we allow them to complete the comeback? Terrible performance. I guess the 4-2-3-1 is just a better formation, and I should just stick to that. Because in this game, defensively, we were shocking. Hang on a second, I did not get a mail regarding this transfer offer. Well, alright, so we've received a transfer offer for Moussa Sissoko, a player that we're not really using, and definitely I'm going to negotiate to try and get rid of him. The thing is, the funds that we get from this deal could really help us bring in another player, so yeah, I'm going to happily get rid of Moussa Sissoko. Proposed new transfer fee, they can have him for 10 million. I think that is a perfect offer for someone like Moussa Sissoko. Submit offer. And let's see what they do. Alright, you have the deal. We will match the 10 million price tag you've said. Perfect. So Moussa Sissoko will be potentially joining Southampton. So that is pretty awesome indeed. I just went ahead and signed this Callum Morris guy to our youth academy because he looks really good. 71 to 90 for potential. To be honest, our youth academy is really solid. We've got top players, especially Charles Hill, who looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm eager to see what he can do for us in the future. But for now, we've got the massive Champions League game against Dortmund. It's pretty much do or die. We've got to win our game here against Dortmund if we want to finish first in the group. Obviously, finishing second isn't really that bad, but still, I want to finish first ahead of Real Madrid, just like they did in real life Spurs, you know. So let's jump right in for this game against Dortmund. Time for that massive game against Dortmund, and for this game I'm actually going with a 4-2-3-1 wide formation because I feel we're deploying really pacey wingers, Nkudu and Lucas, and I think it just fits this formation. And you would have seen, like, a lot of the players aren't my first team players. That's because they aren't fit after that tough game against Arsenal, after that tough loss against Arsenal. I want to get back to winning ways, guys, and this is a perfect game to do so. But this one's away from home against Dortmund, so it's going to be a tricky game. They're not going to be an easy opponent at all, so let's jump right in. This is a team that I've gone for. A few key players are starting regardless of fitness, because I think we definitely still need Kane and Ali to showcase their abilities on the field. Pereira has been in good form, so I do start him again. We will rest him in the next game, or rest them in the next game, but this is the team that I've gone for. Let's jump right in and get ourselves to 3 points to potentially get a spot at the top in our Champions League group. Out wide to Nkudu, and here we go on the attack. Nkudu, Harry Kane, Dele Alli. Back to Kane. Kane goes for the strike, and Berkey makes a fantastic save. Harry Kane shooting. I honestly thought that was going to go in because his shooting is that good. Marco Reus plays this one out wide. This looks good from Dortmund. Batshuayi with the shot, and what is happening to us in this episode? We're conceding goals from literally nothing, and man, everything's going wrong in this episode. Dortmund have taken the lead. Batshuayi, Batman, of course, celebrates with the Dortmund fans. This is not going according to plan. We've got to, I don't know, find something else. Just do something else, because whatever we're doing right now is just not working. Cross played in. Reus. I have no words. What are we even doing, man? What are we even doing? Dortmund are annihilating us, and it's only been 25 minutes. I don't know what to say, guys. It's... back to Dele Alli. Back to Kane. This is his chance to score. Harry Kane gets us right back into this one. We needed someone to bring about some change, bring about some fire in the team. And it's that man, Harry Kane, who does so. Dele Alli with another assist. He seems to be the assist king of this team. And Harry Kane puts the ball into the back of the net. We are right back in this one. Look at Kane. The guy is a monster. Harry Kane now gets the shot off. Keeper makes the save. Dele Alli on the rebound. Does put the ball into the back of the net. What was that defending from Dortmund? I have no idea. But in about 14-15 minutes, we've got the score back on level terms. Dele Alli and Harry Kane getting the job done for us, as it's now 2-2 against Dortmund, away from home as well. Oh, that's poor defending from Yarmolenko. Could cross it in. He cuts this one back to Kagawa. Big save from Lloris just before the stroke of half time. So really glad we didn't concede there. Conceding just before half time really hurts. So thank God Lloris kept that one out. There you have it, half time. And what an electric game of football. When they went 2-0 up, I thought it was game over. But somehow we managed to get right back into this one. 2-2 now, thanks to this man, Harry Kane, and of course Dele Alli's efforts. So let's hope we can keep this up in the second half and, you know, win this game and hopefully get a spot at the top of our Champions League group. Batshuayi, oh, he's beaten me there. Michy Batshuayi on the run. Plays this one to Reus. Now Yarmolenko. Big challenge from Ryan Sessegnon. Great defending from our young left back. We would have conceded otherwise. Marco Reus in a great spot. And Danilo Pereira with the sliding challenge to win us back the ball. And here we go on the counter-attack. Dele Alli now on the ball. Finds Harry Kane. Back to Dele Alli. This is a brilliant attack from us. Kane to Dele Alli. We could score now. And Dele Alli does put the ball into the back of the net. And we've got to give credit to Danilo Pereira, who won the ball back for us. Sliding challenge on Royce. And then the counter-attack from Spurs was typical Spurs. And it's Dele Alli who scored now his second goal of this game to make it 3-2. Dele Alli is just on fire. In fact, I am going to be making a substitution. I'm bringing off Nkudu for Lautaro Martinez, bringing on some extra pace, I guess, into the lineup with Lautaro, extra fitness as well. I'm also going to be bringing on Lamela for Lucas, and I'll also bring on Harry Winks for Danilo Pereira, who's had a fantastic game, but his fitness is going down. Kagawa, no, Batshuayi, this is not good. Yarmolenko now through on goal. We know he's pretty quick as well. He's got the skills as well. Yarmolenko tries to cross it in. Lautaro Martinez tracking back and making the challenge. Lautaro, I'm just so impressed with him. I mean, being so young, he still performs for us every single time. Unreal. Plays this one wide to Lautaro Martinez. Back to Dele Alli now. Lautaro finds Eric Lamela, who should score, and he misses. Oh, that should have been a goal. Lamela. No wonder why I'm debating selling you, man. At the key moments, Lamela sometimes gets flustered. There you have it, guys. A massive win for us against Dortmund after being 2-0 down to come back into this game and make it 3-2. Absolutely phenomenal. The Dortmund players will be kicking themselves for this performance. But regardless, we get ourselves a win. And I'm hoping that Real Madrid would have dropped points, or else that final group stage game against Madrid is pretty much going to decide who finishes top of our group. But really happy with the way we played after conceding the 2 goals. But all in all, great performance, you know, after conceding the 2 goals. But yeah, really happy with all the 3 points that we got from this game. The race for the top spot in the Champions League is heating up, as Real Madrid right now are top, I think, based on head-to-head difference. And we are in second place. Both teams having 13 points. Both teams have secured qualification to the next round. But that game in the next episode against Real Madrid will decide who finishes at the top of our group. A win means we finish top. A win for them means they finish top. A draw, depending on how many goals the draw has, will decide who finishes top of the group. So an interesting circumstance that is. We'll talk about Champions League stuff now in the next episode, as right now we've got to focus on some Premier League action, because right now we are first in the league, doing well, 5 points above Arsenal, but we dropped points in our previous Premier League game, a loss to Arsenal, our first loss of the season. And I want to get back to winning ways. We come up against West Brom, who are actually doing well this year. They are 9th in the league right now after playing 12 games, so we can't underestimate them. We do have a lot of players missing for this one because of fitness reasons, so not a lot, to be honest. A few big name players like Ali and Kane because of fitness reasons. But I still believe at home against West Brom, we should be able to get the job done. So let's jump right in and pick up the 3 points. It is now time to face West Brom in the Premier League, and you would have seen that Harry Kane, Dele Alli, and even Danilo Pereira weren't fully fit. So yeah, I've decided to sub off a few of them. So Martinez starts ahead of Harry Kane. I am confident with Martinez because I feel he's a really good striker in this game. Harry Winks has been decent as well, so he gets a start instead of Danilo Pereira. And also Dele Alli. Now, I was going to bench him, but the kind of form he's in, I've got to start him. I will bring him off at maybe about the 50th or 60th minute. But I think having Dele Alli in this team just gives me that extra confidence that I know that we've got a player who can score or assist at any given point in time. So he does start this one against West Brom. So let's get right into this one and get all the 3 points. Here's Dembele on the attack, running deep from midfield. Plays this one out wide to Eriksen, crosses this one. Oh, the cross was so close to coming in. It falls to Son, who volleys that one. And a block from one of the West Brom defenders. Our first attack of the game, a pretty good one. Unfortunate we couldn't score from that. Salomon Rondon plays this one in behind to J. Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for the shot, and what is up with our defense today? We're conceding goals left, right and center. And this is a disappointing goal to concede as well. What was our defense doing? We've gone 1-0 down to West Brom. I don't want to be losing back-to-back Premier League games, guys. Let's try and get back into this one as quickly as possible. Oh no, another attack potentially for our opponents, and they've scored. It's 2-0 now for West Brom, and it's J. Rodriguez again. How is J. Rodriguez absolutely annihilating our defense? What is going on here? It's a similar situation now to the Dortmund game. We've done it before and we can do it again. Let's try and get that comeback sorted. Even though we are 2-0 down and we probably will need Ali in this game, I'm going to sub him off. I don't want to risk him getting injured because that could ruin our season. So I'm bringing on Harry Kane, whose fitness levels are far higher than Dele Alli's. I'll play Harry Kane as my striker and Eriksen as my cam and Martinez out wide as my right midfielder. Let's just hope it somehow works and we can, you know, potentially get ourselves even a draw. I would really be happy with a draw at this stage. Son finds Ben Davies out wide. Now Harry Kane. Brilliantly done from Kane. Cuts this one back to Eriksen. What? That's hit the post. No, man, come on. Martinez also had a chance there. Eriksen did pretty well to guide that to the back of the net, but it hit the post, unfortunately, so I guess he didn't do well from that angle. But, man, that should have been a goal. Harry Kane's there. Back to Dembele, the one who has worked. Dembele should score, and Forster's pulled off another miraculous save. I don't know how we're going to get back into this game if their keeper continues to make those kind of saves. Eriksen, Harry Kane, back to Christian Eriksen, now playing in his preferred cam role, out wide to Son. Son does him there, still Son, puts in a cross to Lautaro Martinez, whose header is way above the crossbar. Lautaro should be scoring those from that position, man. I'm really getting angry at this game, man. What is happening? Well, guys, that's that. We've actually been beaten 2-0 by West Brom. So in this episode, we've actually lost both the Premier League games we've played, man. It's just terrible stuff. I mean, I think we should still be top of the league, but the title race is back open. And in one episode, we've kind of ruined the lead we've had in the Premier League. So all I can say is that I'm sorry, man. This was terrible gameplay from me, and this has got to change in the next episode. This can't continue. We've got to get back on, you know, winning games in the Premier League. But yeah, disappointed with the way we've played in the Premier League in this episode. Well, after that shocking performance, at least we have some good news, as Musa Sissoko has been sold for 10 million. We will get the 7.5 for that deal, and also some extra wages will be freed up, so that's a good thing. But I'm just so disappointed with the way we've played, man. I hope we can get back, get things back on track from the next episode. The next episode, we've got games against Leicester, Watford, Madrid, and even Stoke City. So a lot of games coming up in the upcoming episode. That Madrid game is going to be massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Looking at the Premier League, we are 5 points above Arsenal still, but they've got a game in hand. And if this league goes down to a North London derby finish, it's going to be amazing. But I'm still disappointed with the way we played in the Premier League today. But oh well, it happens sometimes and we've got to deal with it. But that is pretty much the end of today's episode. Next episode, as I said, we've got some fun games. But we're also going to be starting to make some transfers and all that good stuff, depending on what you guys want me to do regarding the left back situation. We've got enough money to sign pretty much any left back that we want, so keep that in mind. But that is it, guys, for today's episode. Before ending this off, you guys need to vote for your player of the episode. Your two nominees. The first one being Dele Alli, who was phenomenal in this episode. And your second nominee, Son, who was also pretty good, but he scored the 2 goals against Arsenal in a game we lost. But we still have to give him credit for that performance. So you guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And that is it, guys, for today's episode. If you enjoyed, drop a like on this video. 400 likes would be absolutely awesome. And if you aren't new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 career mode content.